Hello and welcome back to Reactions That Rock. I am Seth, the former radio DJ, now spinning tunes from my basement studio. Like a real winner. Anyway, today we're actually dipping into the wonderful world of rock country hybrid. The artist is known as Hardy, and rumor is he's kind of like this decade's version of a Kid Rock. We'll see if that's true. I'm a little familiar with him and his style and his work, but I don't really know a lot of his music. So we're going to be checking out Hardy, the Mockingbird, and the Crow. But before we get into that, I want to thank our sponsors, Campmore. Campmore is a camping and backpacking website. If you want to take your family out, get them something nice for Christmas, treat them to something special, buy them a tent and throw them out in the snow, you can definitely do that. Check out Campmore. There's an affiliate link down below if you want some information on that. It's basically all your camping needs at the coldest time of year. It's Campmore. Check them out. And now we're going to get into Hardy, the Mockingbird, and the Crow. Not to be confused with The Crow and the Butterfly, which is a song from another band, or Sheryl Crow, or any other things that may happen. The Crow? I don't know. Jumping into Hardy, I'm going to shut up and just let this rip. Are we doing claymation? Oh my god, this is like Christmas 1991.
I grew up in a little town named after another. Catching bass and cutting grass is how I spent my summers. I know it sounds cliche, but it's how I was raised. And I got my first guitar from a pawn shop off of Poplar. Picked up Sweet Home Alabama, smoke on the water, and that's what got me.
Okay, so he's already throwing some tributes here to the rock and roll world, which is fantastic. Smoke on the Water, Sweet Home Alabama. This seems like very autobiographical right now. I know I can speak English. I've mastered this language, sort of. Anyway, I'm digging it so far. I'm not a huge fan of claymation. It reminds me of the California Raisins just a little bit. If you don't know, good for you. If you do know, you're about my age, and we probably need to pop some back pills any friggin' minute right now. But so far, I kind of like the song. It's got a good melody. I've had a few people tell me that they didn't think Hardy was a really good singer, but so far he's kind of holding up on his own here. And we'll see where this goes.
It's crazy thinking now. I'm a mockingbird, singing songs that sound like other songs you've heard, like Friday nights and headlights on some back road red dirt, and how Mississippi's home. I've always been a mockingbird, but now I'm a mockingbird with a microphone.
Okay, I honestly dig that. That's got to be the chorus right there. And, you know, a few videos ago, I played up some Zach Bryan, and I made a comment that country kind of has its tropes. And some people called me an idiot, basically saying that that's the country life. But here you have it again. You've got red dirt roads. You've got, you know, the theme. There's a dog running around this video. But I've got to tell you what. Hardy is admitting that he knows these country tropes. One thing I do know about Hardy is that he was actually hired as a songwriter before he was an actual artist of his own. Or he may have been both, but before he blew up into this big, huge Hardy version of Hardy, he was a songwriter in Nashville. And he is literally telling us that he got paid to write songs about what he knows, and some of what he knows is Mississippi is home and red dirt roads. So it works. It is formulaic in country music, just like, you know, heartbreak is formulaic in rock and roll, but it works. It makes sense. I dig it. I'm not knocking it. If I mention that country has particular country things we talk about, it's just the truth. I'm not taking a stand one way or the other. Anyway, let's fire this back up. I'm digging this so far. I like it. The video tells the story that the song is telling. Like I said, don't like claymation, but so far the song, I like it.
I found myself a contract down on 16th Avenue.
Songwriter.
Writing songs for anyone about anything I knew.
I'll just shut up and let him tell us.
I've come a long, long way, but one thing hasn't changed. I'm a mockingbird, singing songs that sound like other songs you've heard, like Friday nights and headlights on some back road red dirt, and how Mississippi's home. I've always been a mockingbird, but now I'm a mockingbird with a microphone. Mockingbird with a microphone.
I love that concept.
With a microphone. With a microphone. With a microphone.
Ooh. Things are changing.
Do this, do that, that shirt, this hat. Don't forget to smile. Kiss the ring once in a while.
The way you gotta do it when you're in music.
Those words, put down your finger, throw in a slow love song or two. Well, fuck that, and fuck you, cause the way I sing may not be pretty, may not be music to your ears, but when these waves roll through your city, my last name is all you hear, and I refuse to be another mockingbird with a microphone. I fly the line, I choose to, brother, even if that makes me the crow, the crow, the crow, even if that makes me the crow, the crow, the crow, the crow.
Okay. Part of this whole channel is that I'm not doing rock songs, and what the hell did I just stumble into? Holy... I got the old radio vibe, like I've said 1,000 times, I come from the radio world, so we don't cuss, we don't use profanity. So, I'm sorry if you're in the room with your mom and you just picked that up. I did not use the edited version. I was not expecting profanity from what I thought was going to be more of a country song, and it's in there, and I tell you what, it works. I'm not a fan of gratuitous profanity. I rarely use it in my own life, but oh my God, when it tells the story, he's basically saying that he's not going to conform to the industry standards, what the industry wants him to be. And I've seen the guy. I've seen a couple of his videos and his concerts and whatnot, and he seems like a very nonconformist. I made a Kid Rock comparison earlier. I don't necessarily think that's accurate, and I hate saying he's the next this or they're the next that. I can understand the Kid Rock comparison because he's kind of a country rock crossover, but it's completely different, totally different vibe. I'm digging this, man. This is heavier than I thought it was gonna be. It's it rips. It's great, and lyrically, this is poetry. This is poetry with a crunching guitar beat behind it and a little bit of dirty language. So we're gonna continue to roll this and just see where this goes. I cannot wait.
Well, do that, do this, unclench your fist. You're too loud, you're too proud, it won't work. Or tell that to 25,000 rednecks with my dumb face on their t-shirt. The way I sing may not be pretty, may not be music to your ears, but when these waves roll through your city, my last name is all you hear,
gotta love the dog rolling right back in at the end. Oh my god. I don't even know where to go with this. I can babble on for like half an hour about this, but nobody wants that. I'm sure I've already lost a few of you when the song ended. Oh my god. That is not country music. That is, and that is like, that's not really rock. That is hearty music. That's incredible. This guy kind of is inventing a sound that hangs out somewhere between the melodies of country and the crunch and grit of rock, and I love it, man. That was a great song. I hate claymation, but that worked. It told the story. It was fantastic, and it seems very autobiographical. It's the story of this guy who is writing country songs that sound like everybody else's country songs. He's selling them, making money. He's making a living off of it, and then he just kicks it into high gear and writes his own stuff for himself and just brings it to another level. Oh my god, that was fantastic. I am a fan. I dig that. I'm gonna have to check out some more of his stuff. I just know the ballady stuff, the Wait in the Truck, and some of the older stuff. I think Red Necker was stuck on my radio for years a while back because I thought it was like parody. I didn't realize this guy was the real deal. My god. That is fantastic. That's all I can say about it. That is my wrap-up and my summary. If you've enjoyed this as much as I have, or half as much maybe, go ahead, give me a like button. Subscribe if you want to. I'm cranking out a bunch of these for you. And for myself. I'm not going to lie. There's a little bit of back-patting and self-grandizing and self-importance going on here. It's the conceit that I need, that I have, and that I need to share with the rest of the world. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button too. Plenty more on the way. And until we see each other again, rock and roll! You can click one of those links too.